So Flintville is, we're the only cold water facility for the state in Middle Tennessee. Our other 3 cold water facilities are all in East Tennessee. So Flintville stays with rainbow trout, and then we do cutthroat trout. And the rainbow, it's primarily, they do the best in captivity. They grow really well. We get our eggs from a private company, Trout Lodge. They have really good feed conversion rates from what we're feeding to the poundage of fish we can get back out of them. It actually started in 1930s by the federal government, the CCC program. And it was built 30, 32, and the first year of production was 33. It started as a warm water facility with ponds, which you won't see today. They got the fish from local streams and areas and hatched them out. They done bluegill and to stock local ponds, and then it moved on. They added cold water. About 10, 15 years later, they had 1 pond of trout. They tested that out, and it was a success, and eventually moved to strictly cold water. We went to the state in 1954. We've ran it ever since as a cold water facility. So Flintville, we don't spawn or produce our own eggs. We buy eggs, and when we get them, they've already developed to the eyed egg stage, and we'll set them in our hatching trays inside the hatchery building. They'll hatch within 5 to 7 days, and they'll sink to the bottom. They sack fry. They'll stay there for about a week, and then they'll start to swim up. And that's the stage when we can start feeding them our commercial high-protein fish feed. And they'll stay inside the hatchery building for about 4 to 5 months till we get that 4 to 5 inch range. And then they'll be too large and too crowded, so we'll have to move them out to our outdoor production tanks that are much larger and have a greater flow through of water. And then from there, they'll finish the grow out outside until we stock them. We have 2 programs that we're allocating for. We have a winter program that runs December through March. Flintville plays a major role in the winter program. We produce over half of the allocated fish for that program, and we'll stock in 38 counties going as far west as Memphis. And then we do about 60,000 of the spring allocations. And from March through June, in smaller streams, a couple tailwaters from as far east as Cookeville and as far west as Jackson from right here at Flintville. So it's a year-long cycle and year-round process. We're either getting eggs in or we're stocking adults and just replacing as we're growing for the next year. We average 120 to 145,000 a year right now, and that's about 45,000 pounds is what we can run through here with the amount of water that we have and the number of production tanks we have. That's about our max. Trout are very sensitive. They require high-quality water, good oxygen, cool temps, and if they get crowded, you know, they tend to stress. Yeah, so I monitor them by density, biomass. You know, I know how many pounds of fish I can hold per gallon of water flow. We have 15 production tanks, and as long as our flow stays in normal range, you know, I know I can raise 2,500 pounds of trout to that 12-inch mark, which is about 6,000 fish in one raceway. That winter program's nice because we can go in some smaller municipal ponds and lakes when it's good and cold. And the great thing about that is it's easy access. A lot of these municipal parks, they'll have bathrooms on site. In Middle Tennessee, you know, what we're stocking is opportunities. You know, we're hoping it'll give someone a chance to catch a trout that may not. So if you want to take a kid fishing, that's a perfect opportunity that they otherwise wouldn't have.